Hello and welcome to Turtleton's Tutorials. Today we're going to be looking at the adventure update for Minecraft, that's update 1.8, and we're going to be giving a look at something that I call the Melon fuse. Now this is a bit of a weird concept, so we're going to look at something that we should be familiar with from the previous version of Minecraft. Here we have the propagational properties of redstone power. That's right, so we've got a redstone torch here and just a trace of redstone dust, and we have a redstone repeater and some more dust over here. And you can see that the power isn't actually making its way through the circuit because it's blocked on this section. However, using a sticky piston, if we put the block in place, you'll see that power is now reaching the other side of the circuit. And removing that block will turn it off, and so on, turning it back on and off, so on and so forth. So remember this, and here's how we grow a melon. See, it's very simple. We have a dirt block which is being turned into farmland using a hoe, and we had another farmland block which, when a melon grows on it, will return to its dirt state. We have a block of water on the same level, and we have a light source which can be the sun if you prefer. Now, the melon is broken up into two parts, the actual body of the melon and the stem. And if we just destroy the melon and grab some chunks here, you'll see that we have our dirt block, and we'll have to turn this back into tiled farmland. And if we destroy the stem and gain our seeds, we can put the melon seeds on the tiled farmland, and this will create a stem. Eventually this will grow, but it takes between 10 and 30 minutes, so to save being boring and waiting for this, we'll use some bone meal just to speed it up. Then we have our full stem. Now eventually this is going to generate a melon here, but that could take several hours. So you can just take my word for it for the time being, and we're going to move on to combining these two methods. And here we have it. You'll see that now the redstone torch, the power from the redstone torch, is coming through the melon and is reaching the output. Now this makes pretty much a long time delay on a fuse. And if we want, we could set this up to a block of TNT, so that when this melon popped into existence, the output would explode the TNT. Effectively, this will make a bomb, something that you can put down on someone's server, or you can put down on your own if you really want to, and you can hide it away, and when you're long gone and have a really suitable alibi, this whole thing is going to set off and explode. Now, just for completion, the whole system works also with pumpkins, and you can see here, and curiously, it doesn't work with trees. So if I just put a sapling down and hit this with bone meal, you'll see that the output doesn't come across, which is very strange. It will do if we remove the torch and then place it again. It comes through, but by default it won't, whereas the melon and the pumpkin will. Now, it's a bit of a strange sort of use for this, and given the time scale it takes for a melon to grow, a more practical idea is actually using it to indicate when your crops are ready for harvesting, because waiting 3 hours for them to grow is not very satisfying. So here we have the same example, and we've now set this up with both a pumpkin and a melon. And as you can see, the power from the redstone torch does propagate through the circuit and turns on this piston. Now the piston can be replaced by a light, or even what I like to do is replace it with the location of my door to my farm, so that when the doors open I know that there are melons in there for me to harvest. Now, this is by no means the most efficient way of actually farming melons or pumpkins, but it is a suitable way to chain them up. And you're not going to want to do this with every single melon you have, just 2 or 3, just to give you some indication of when your crops are ready. And to sort of demonstrate how long this will actually take, I'm going to plant a single seed here. We can just watch this, and I'm going to leave this set up so you get a nice view of the land. Hopefully this is going to give you a rough idea of how long it might actually take a melon to grow from scratch. So now, using a bit of movie magic and going to super fast speed, here we have a melon growing. This has been Turtleton's Tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.